pineapple, passion fruit. Hard seltzer.
Eagle Red Hard Seltzer.
New depths of refreshment.
Get more value for your money when you activate your Digicel Prime bundle. More choices for what you want at low prices. More talk time on the most reliable network. More any-use data for whatever you're into searching and sharing. And dedicated data for more new apps to stream your music, shows, and live sports. Activate a Digicel Prime bundle of your choice in the My Digicel app today and save more. Digicel, better connected.
Nice to be in orbit. Nice to be in orbit.
Good morning, guys. Welcome to Sip and Chat right here on the Sugar Factory. And I'm looking forward to an amazing day with you guys, the Sippers. Shout out to you guys, whether you're a first time listener or you've been here with us over and over and over again. We appreciate you. Big up to the Kingsters in the King Club. You guys are real MVPs. But of course, taking you to this journey today is going to be ourselves. Your host, your faves, me, Azem Bailey, and of course, Jade Gwenedita, CPL Matthews Stewart. I think it's Beyonce Johnson right here on your airwaves. Or your, is airwaves? You can't really call it airwaves.
We're not on our radio friend.
It's not airwaves anymore.
No.
What kind of like they're still wireless. Still wireless connections. Still kind of airwaves.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think I have made my coffee way too strong.
Oh, yeah. I've been smelling it since you jumped into the vehicle this morning. I think that kind of answers my first question usually. Like, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm fine.
With extra strong coffee?
Yeah. It could have been worse. I could have had no coffee at all.
Good point. Good point. But that suggests that you're a little sleepy, yes?
I'm always a little sleepy, Azem.
Yeah, you did tell me yesterday you're not a morning person.
I always go to sleep at ungodly hours and I always wake up too early.
Yeah.
Like thankfully, like I kind of could gauge what time you're gonna come now, so I could get like a little extra sleep, like just make Jade and breakfast and go back and lay down for a bit.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm happy to hear that you're at least doing okay.
Yeah.
How was yesterday?
Well, yesterday was rough. Meaning I like you. I don't know what's happening.
I was hoping
yesterday.
we could have kept the same. No.
Work-wise, like I just couldn't get something done yesterday. And it was really frustrating me. Like I kept having to do it over, and because I kept having to do it over, it ran out all of my hours.
So what was happening? Was it like?
I think I was having a creative block yesterday, like a serious creative block.
So it was creatively, it wasn't achieving what you were trying to get. It
Not
wasn't.
at
It
all.
wasn't like something was wrong with the equipment.
It was me. It was just me.
It happens to the best of us.
Yeah, that's why I may beat up myself too much. And thankfully, the person who I was doing it for, they understood because they're creative as well. And he's also one of my good friends, like one of my closest friends. So I apologized this morning. He was like, "Don't study that, man. That's all love, and it happens." So
Yeah.
yeah.
So you have to go and attack it again today?
Yes, but at least I have a clearer picture today.
That's the way you're gonna try.
Yeah, so I have to do that, and then I have to create something for DJ Smudge over in Nevis.
Big up Smudge one time.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Nearly call him, but he correct me, but he would have cussed me out, so let me don't. Let me
It's
not
funny.
do
It's
that.
funny that the preference is Smudge, as opposed to whatever your mother name.
Like we had big beef over this name too, you know, like he telling me man that he correct name, and I'm like, so I do, trust me. But people hate the real name. It's only me like mine.
I like mine.
Yeah, yours creative, mine creative. Well, not mine ain't creative, mine just short and sweet.
Yeah.
Opposed, because if it was my middle name, then we would have gone like.
I don't know if my name creative is different. But
Yeah.
But, hey,
Yeah.
I don't know. I got all kind of nicknames, and then I pick
But
up.
yeah,
How many nicknames you know?
Towers,
Oh, you're talking about
Bailey,
Okay. Yeah.
me no more. But yeah, like not that I don't know anymore, but I can't remember them.
Yeah.
But I've heard people call you all kind of things.
Yeah. But most people call me Bailey. I recognize now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if it's just that my first name is a bit difficult for people to grasp.
Azem.
Yes, people.
And it's true, like, I'd be like, yeah, Azem, yeah. They'll be like, who?
Bailey.
Bailey.
Oh, yeah.
Like, why are they my name?
Because a lot of people call me Bailey, so people know me as Bailey.
How are you doing, friend? You seem chipper.
I'm good. I mean, I went to sleep really late last night as well.
What's new?
I went to Nevis to do some preparation for the soccer teaser over there today.
Well, stick up in. One of our faves said he coming to St. Kitts and he want to visit the set.
Okay.
Your friend
Yeah.
from Anguilla.
Oh, too easy.
Yeah.
Too easy.
Man, talking about.
Yeah. But but yeah, I went to Nevis last night. They get into the cultural celebrations already.
Vibes, eh?
Things are already kicking off. They have a
Okay.
soccer teaser tonight. They're at Queen City, so they're gonna be interesting. I'm looking forward to it.
What I mean?
What?
Soccer teaser.
Soccer tent.
Oh.
Yeah. That's called the soccer tent soccer teasers. Yeah. I think this is actually like the third one also.
Vibes.
Live band tonight.
I did see something, about Culturama. Something.
Yeah, the culture I'm in full swing. Like Friday is tomorrow.
Yes.
But tomorrow is 5 in 1.
Tomorrow is everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's going to lighten up tomorrow, bye.
Yeah. We can lift up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think people really come to look forward to the 5-in-1 event.
Yeah, well, you know,
Just staple on the culture on my calendar.
it is.
I think also there's another wet fit happening.
Where are you getting all this water?
I don't know, Jade. I've been asking.
Why y'all can't leave me with the water?
But I don't hear Nevis making quite this.
Oh, no, I never hear
Come like
Nevis.
you're gonna get water, Nevis.
Hey.
Come like get water.
Whoever
Nevis.
over there working on the water, they're doing a good job because I never hear them say that the water does go at a certain time.
Yeah.
I found out Anguilla has the same problem though.
Wait. You found out Anguilla has the same problem? Jade, Anguilla does not have the same problem. Anguilla they don't have water, full stop. Like, they just don't have water.
That's all like, oh no, we got water, man. So
Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, no, like, it's the first. I remember when I first started to go Anguilla regularly and started to go to Anguilla regularly and realized, wait there, wait, I want my hearing open. Wow. I just have to touch. I was like, yeah, that feels funny, but
You make me want to spend my buy.
yeah, but I remember I go in there and then it's like, well, wait there. It's all kind of fun on the Sugar Factory set today, man. Like, so I remember I went there and it's like, you hear people waiting on the water delivery and thing like that, and it's like, what?
Water delivery. Well, I.
What that is that thing?
Well, speaking of Anguilla, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna lie to you. Like, I know they said that, and all please don't cost me. Me is what I read it.
What happening? Something? What? Me know.
No, it's so you see how Nevis people that's a batch didn't like it, like that.
Right. Then William said the same thing.
Yes, but I didn't like. I always heard it, right, and I've heard some stories, right.
Mm-hmm.
But yesterday I read something and it was so awful I had to laugh.
Yeah,
Like, it was.
Yeah.
No, that Azem.
Maybe because this is the first time you've kind of like seen it expressed.
That man was a menace, you know? I don't cost me. But me mother say, as let me read what I read yesterday, right? This was when I was like, nah. Is this one? Wait. Is that particular paragraph that I read yesterday that really like I didn't want to laugh. Okay, so it says, right? As the Anguillians tell it, they asked Canada for aid money to build a pier. The money was sent to the central government of St. Kitts and the pier was built on St. Kitts. It was named Anguilla Pier. Yo. The man asked for a pier. You build the pier and your country and then name it after them.
It's all one country, Jade. It's all one country. It was all one.
But I see when I try over to the government.
It was all one.
I see when I try over to the government because I'm sorry. What? I asked you for a pier. When I asked you, I asked Canada.
I is we.
So we're connected like that, you know?
Nah, I is we.
Why would you name the pier? Okay, why would you name the pier Anguilla Pier?
Because they were the ones asking money. Thank you for your Thank you for your service.
I said bye. I see where they want to kill us. Ain't nowhere. Nowhere, bye. Many want to tell about if I'm saying it's gonna go to
They still have any of the Anguillians looking at the show right now. How many of the revolutionaries are still with us?
You know.
Because I know there was one of them unfortunately passed recently, in the past few months I think it was. I don't know if they were the last of the ones who we know came, but yeah, I was curious about that. When I heard about his passing, I was wondering if there were any more who were still with us, you know. So
Let me read some more.
you want to read more, guys?
Yeah. It says peers, phones, the list goes on. No general electricity. 350 children in a room, schoolhouse. Less than a mile and a half of paved road, sorry. medical facilities that frequently had operations performed by the light of a hurricane lamp, and that gave funds to transport a minimum of 2 emergency patients a year to an off-island hospital. The Anguillians could complain, but all communications with Britain had to go through St. Kitts government, and the complaints seemed to lose their force and urgency in transition. But even though the Anguillians couldn't officially speak directly to Great Britain, they were soothed somewhat by the knowledge that at least Great Britain was there. Bradshaw might stick his thumb in the Anguillians' eyes every once in a while, but as long as St. Kitts Nevis Anguilla was a part of the British colonial structure, Bradshaw had to be at least somewhat restrained. Then came independence.
Yeah.
Demand.
Well, what do you call it? Federation? Federation, yeah. When we had the Federation, that's what they're talking about.
So yeah, the Nevis people cause him all the time, you know. Like literally every time I go on Twitter, Nevis people trying to explain to us why they feel the way they
I mean, the truth is, I have been the subject of some very intense conversations.
Me?
Not even intense conversations, because it was more like being chastised, because I wasn't actually saying anything. Jade, I wasn't there. I wasn't there. Like my thing is, I wasn't there, so it's like, okay, I'm listening. I hear you.
That's all you could do. Just say, I'm listening and we hear you.
Because my partner Teal in Anguilla one time, and Teal had to, hey, if Teal was if Teal was old enough, Teal probably would have led the revolution.
Now them not pissed, eh?
Oh man, but yeah, I've heard tons of stories.
I didn't know about the peer one, but that one was the pettiest thing I read in a while. The people asked for a peer from Canada. Canada send the money, and because with a federation, they sent it to St. Kitts. I use the money and build a peer St. Kitts, and then name it after Anguilla.
But when you want them nail it, St. Kitts peer?
I want to build a peer Anguilla, baby.
Yeah, I've heard the complaints about the ambulance and
yeah, but that one was a wild one,
the ambulance, you know, they send a new ambulance, well, they send the old one Nevis. The one we had before, they send one Nevis, and then like end up with 2 and then none in Anguilla.
This is the biggest example of stepchild treatment I've ever seen.
That's pretty much how it's described.
Yeah, definitely some stepchild treatment, but you know.
But at the same time, when I talk to people, of course I get people who are very sympathetic to the divisions and the Anguillians, and then I get people who just go like, especially people who are close to the administration, and I talk to them about this like dynamic that existed. I'm always very fascinated by this dynamic. Eh?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm always fascinated. I keep telling them we need to do a movie and the whole. Who
we got to call? Who do we got to call?
I don't know
Netflix?
who we got to call.
You got direct. We can figure out a direct line to Netflix so they can know about this, because this is one heck of a story. Yeah?
I'm telling you, like this would turn up the place.
Yeah, boy.
And you gotta be like, me need want a movie. I want like a limited series.
Yeah. Give me some episodes.
A limited series, like 10 episodes, like speaking from kind of what the situation was before to when the Anguillans them decided that they want that they're rebelling in Anguilla, to talking about when they tried to come here.
If they had not here, how do they go here?
I mean, you don't need a peer to get to the sea.
True.
Yeah, but it's one of the beaches and things. Like.
We're laughing. I am not laughing, because again, I'm going to a couple weeks and I want to go to hunt me. And
all the pier does is allow you to step into the boat without having to go directly through the water. That's all the pier does.
So you know that he built the pier on the opposite side, so it wasn't even close to Anguilla.
Where was Anguilla pier? And why does it not exist now?
Good question. Let me see. I think they said where it was though. But maybe now where.
Because we are like, if it's on the opposite side to Anguilla, that means it's like we are like.
It was in Sunny Point.
On the opposite side.
Oh, that's closer to Anguilla?
I guess maybe because I think from where we at now, it's kind of in that direction. Like
Kind of in the direction.
that's the direction I'd have to sail now if I'm going to Anguilla. I'd have to go from here to Sandy Point to Anguilla. It's not like it's over like by
Forgive me.
Frigate Bay, Keon or something. Keon would be the opposite way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like,
At least, you know.
hey.
While on St. Kitts in 1970, I visited Anguilla. Listen, I see why people think St. Kitts people better, you know, because look at our founding family. While in St. Kitts in 1970, I visited Anguilla Pier. People would think that the pier was like Anguilla was right there, no? No. The pier ain't even close.
But we needed a pier in Sandy Point.
Did we?
Yeah.
Where we know?
Yeah, no, maybe that's the one on New Guinea.
Which wasn't all that easy to do. It's at Sandy Point, on the opposite side of the island from the capital of Bastille, and all the shipping. There are no storage sheds. There is no industry in that area. There isn't even a town there. So they just pop here.
That's not true. Sandy Point been a town since the 70s.
Tell you what the book say.
I mean, bear in mind, at that time, it might have just been one a town. But it was, yeah, come on, Sandy Point was definitely a town. Yeah, Sandy Point was definitely a town. But like I said, like when I listen to like the complaints, I was like, yo.
Why you saying people don't like Angolans? I read this in the book too. Because I like Angolans.
Like you have to understand, a lot of these things that existed like before us, like we can't relate to, you know.
True.
Like
Thankfully,
I think the relationship between the islands has been evolving, right?
Thank God.
Between Nevis, St. Kitts and Nevis, same thing. St. Kitts, Nevis and Anguilla, same thing. So I think it's been evolving.
Somebody said we don't have lots of springs like home, but homes are built like, oh, I think he was talking about the water
situation, yeah.
He also said still a few revolutionary persons here, but not those who were at the forefront.
Okay. Yeah.
I would like to sit down and interview one of them.
Yeah, we could probably.
We need to go Anguilla.
Yeah, that would be a good little trip.
Yeah, go
That'd be a good little
Anguilla.
trip.
Make a short document. We can't do this ourselves. Make a short documentary on the revolution of.
No, we want a documentary. I want a movie, Jade. I want it look like we're back in the 1970s.
We're gonna get the money.
That's why we can't do it.
But we could get the ball rolling by capturing some of the.
No. What we need to do is do the screenplay. We do the screenplay and then we sell the script.
Okay, so.
Sell the script to a production house.
Okay, so we're
Yeah. So we gotta do some interviews and things.
Yeah.
No, but the truth about it is now is the time to do it because a lot of the people who were at the forefront and were involved, they're no longer around. And if we don't document these people's stories and talk to them and whatever, then the story is gonna be lost.
To do it.
I think that's one of the main shortcomings, like in our like culture. We don't value things, like we don't value history. We don't value
Tradition.
Yeah, so we lose a lot of things over the years.
Yeah.
That's why I keep bigging up Miss O'Flaherty, who was the archivist. Somebody told me who the new archivist is, something like that, who working down there now. But I think she was doing such important work. The same thing for Zach and Mr. What's his name? Edgar? No.
Edgar. So correct, but probably.
For the museum right there across from government headquarters, right, and the work that they were doing.
Yeah.
I remember when I was doing my history SBA, like I went down there and that's where I got a lot of the information. I can't remember what the SBA was on, but I remember I used to go down there. I used to go down there on Saturdays, and he just used to. I used to wonder how he know everything be. How Zach know everything be like yeah.
We still need to visit Zach. Like I know he'd probably cuss us.
Yeah. But I think we need to really document these things, even if it's not like, oh, we're doing a movie, a screenplay, or whatever.
Just something to say that we have this documented on film.
Because the books that I've read alone, if they were to convert the books into like a screenplay, it sell off.
But yeah, this so
There's one book in particular, like I've read about the revolution from a Anguillian point of view, and that is one of the funniest things I've read ever in life.
you got one that says from commoner to king. That's one I need to find. And I think
No, if I'm coming to King is a biography on Bradshaw.
yeah, that's what I want to read that one. I want to read that one too.
Yeah, but that's more on Bradshaw. That's not really talking about
The revolution.
yeah.
So what the one that you
I'm trying to remember the name. I can't remember it. My dad had the book. It was given to him by someone from Angola, and I'm just gonna take it up and read it. But it was because he kept telling me how funny it was.
oh
Like, he kept telling me how funny
that
it was.
sounds like an
and-
invitation to me.
Right. So I was like, okay, I gotta read this book, and then like I started reading it, and I couldn't believe.
Yeah.
Like shooting at like school dances and like yeah, it was crazy. It was
What I mean,
people literally running from in the schoolhouse. Like there was like a show. I don't even think it was. It might have been a queen. It might have been a pageant. And it was actually hosted by a guy from here. They say he was apparently think it's first magician, Tunka Abdurrahman. I think
No,
that was
that's
his
all
name.
like if anybody was a magician, it had to be he.
Yeah.
That definitely sound like a magician.
The name sound magical.
I feel like I just can't spell myself and all.
Anybody watching the show right now, remember Tunka Abdurrahman? If you do, like say something in the comments.
I feel like if you said that in a mirror 3 times, he's gonna pay you. Like, he definitely gonna pay Azem.
But yeah, apparently he was down there hosting the show, and then like shots rang out, and then like everybody was running, and then like this lady, like she ran from the show or the school room or whatever it was, and ran to the cemetery, fall in a cemetery, fall in an open grave. Right?
That would have been it for me, you know.
She fall in an open grave, but guess what? She down there, she fall on a body.
I tell you that would have
But then there was
What do you mean?
the body talked to her. The body was Tunka. Tunka done in the hole, ducking the bullets.
If listen, if the fight from the bullets didn't kill me, me falling into a grave and the body talking to me would have been me end. That would have been it for me, bye.
Yeah, imagine now they send down, I don't remember if it was, I think it might have been Defense Force from here, or it might have been like soldiers from England, I can't remember, to go and try and like calm down things in Angola or whatever. The people them just park up trucks on the airport runway, like, no, you can't land. Like, you just can't land, like.
Wild.
You just can't land. So, like, you just gotta go back tickets.
Oh no, no, for the bus to buy. Well, sabai. Are you please?
Like,
If you know any Anguillians, just tell them something.
no, but let me tell
For
you
no
something.
reason at all, just tell them
Let
something.
me tell you something. When I started going to Anguilla regularly, right, I was like, yo, Anguillians have to be some of the most resilient people. People not supposed to live in Anguilla. People not supposed to live on the island of Anguilla. So like all the forefathers that like stayed there when it was like drought, because it's always drought. All the forefathers that used to like come sink it with salt or to get salt, however the relationship was, and sail back, and now there's a thriving like economy there and like all of that. I'm like, yo, hats off to y'all.
But yeah, Anguilla expensive too, you know.
But Jade, you can't grow anything there. There's no soil. Like there's no soil. Like people not, there's hardly any water and there's no soil. People not supposed to live there.
But they are, and they're
And
thriving.
so my thing is the people that live there, like they have to be some of the most resilient people
Yeah,
on the planet.
They don't play
I don't
with
care
it.
what nobody say.
Facts.
Like have to be.
Well, as I say, you're going gallivanting down there soon, so.
I'm actually supposed to go down there too.
When? What time? Same time as
August
me?
Monday.
Same time as me.
I don't know when you're going. You said you might. I don't know.
When you going? What August Monday be?
I don't know.
What did it to August Monday?
I just saw the flyer, but I didn't. Whatever date it be.
Like, is it like the 7th? The 14th?
Then, where is the? We ain't seen it on the thing. How we ain't seeing the beach party?
I know.
Oh, the 7th, yeah. Beach party.
Yeah, and when you're coming back? Now, how long you going to be down there for?
I just going for the day, you know.
Oh.
I'm gonna be in Tartola, but I'm going and do the beach party and then go back to Tartola.
Are you going down the 9th?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, let's take a break because we have a very special guest in studio to talk to us.
Looking forward to this.
Definitely. So, guys, stick and stay. We'll be right back with more Sip and Chat. Don't go anywhere.
Do the intro, Jade.
All right. Yes, guys, welcome back to Sip and Chat. And as we said before the break, we have a very special guest, a sipper. And I will let her introduce herself, but she is from the Ministry of Tourism, so you know it. Sorry, St. Kitts Tourism Authority. So you know we're talking about tourism-based things today. So introduce yourself, tell them what you do, and you know what you're about.
Good morning, sippers. I am Melnicia Marshall, and I'm the Deputy Chief Executive Officer at the St. Kitts Tourism Authority.
Okay, big things. But of course, whenever we speak to you and whenever we speak to representatives from the authority, there's always talk about what is happening in tourism.
Yeah, every time you say that, you know something happening.
So here we are in June. July, sorry.
Friend, you living life good, eh?
Look, I'm telling you, last week I trying to figure out what day it was, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I had no idea. But we're here in July, and so what's happening in tourism?
Well, we just had a very, very busy June, as you know.
Yeah.
Definitely.
The month in June started off with a bang, with the announcement of JetBlue service to the destination beginning the 2nd of November.
Can I personally thank all who worked to make this possible?
Yes, go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you. It is the options. I love them. Thank you.
So that was great, and we were actually at CTO Week that week in June, and while we were there, we announced that as well, as you know, and we also had some airline meetings, and as Air Canada is giving us an increase in capacity for the upcoming winter, so we get 35% more.
Nice.
United Airlines is actually extending their service, so they won't be ending at the end of March. They're going to be going right down until August 2024.
Okay.
So we are having some good news, and American Airlines, of course, the Charlotte flight is coming back.
Lovely.
We're going to have some double daily in the peak of the season in December.
Nice.
And so the airlines are going well. As you know, we would have also announced, well, Inter-Caribbean has been flying since March the 12th. I actually flown them recently.
Yeah. How was the experience?
It was better than going to Miami to come back.
I could tell you that much. I could tell you that much.
So that is excellent. And the minister recently announced Caribbean Airlines starting on the 24th of July.
Oh, wow.
So it's been a very, very good year for us, especially as it relates to the airlift. And June was even better because we had the 25th edition of the St. Kitts Music Festival.
Yes.
And I know, Azem, you were
I was
busy.
involved, yeah. I
You
was
were quite
involved, doing
production
another thing.
manager.
Yeah, doing another thing here and there.
Yeah.
And I think that came off really well. I spoke to people, especially people who flew in for it, and they had a great experience. An experience like no other. So, I mean, there has been a lot happening in tourism. I mean, and the truth is, generally, we know the summertime is a slow period for tourism in our region, right? So the music festival, of course, is one of the ways that we spark some activity in the tourism sector during that time. What else can we look forward to during this time to just keep tourism going?
Well, just as you were saying, when we were out and about last year, promoting the destination, doing all of our marketing efforts, one of the things that people kept saying is, or asking, what's there to do in the summer in St. Kitts? And at the same time, you also had persons who were saying, well, I want to come to St. Kitts when it's not crowded. So we came up with the idea of having a Summer of Fun campaign where we promote all that's happening on both St. Kitts and Nevis for the summer.
Okay.
So our Summer of Fun started with the St. Kitts Music Festival, and then we had Mango Festival.
Right.
Yes.
And now we're into Restaurant Week. Then we're going to go into Culturama.
Culturama.
Then we
Right.
go to CPL.
So busy boy.
You know,
Look.
Nobody can say they can't find out to do St. Kitts,
no, so
Or Nevis.
when we looked at everything both islands had to offer during the summer, we were like,
There's a lot
that is a
happening.
lot to do.
And maybe some people wouldn't even recognize that, but now you actually list them and how they fall back to back to back. You cannot complain. There's an abundance of things to do every month.
Abundance.
And it does seem like as though they all kind of lead into to each other, right?
Yes.
And so it really does provide this, like you said, summer of fun, right? Wow. I like that, because even when I am talking to persons about what time to come to St. Kitts and Nevis, you know, usually people draft for music festival and draft for carnival.
Yeah.
But you know, sometimes carnival might not be best specifically during Christmas time.
Right.
And you know, this music festival is really and truly that week at the end of June. So it might not always work with maybe vacation or whatever, but knowing that whenever you come during the summer, there is gonna be something happening.
Yeah.
I think that's amazing.
And I think that's the question a lot of people always ask. You know, they say that, you know, it's summer, we want to fly, we want to travel, we want to see St. Kitts, but we're really not sure about what's happening. And now they could literally go and look up all of the festivals or festivities and have a packed time. Like they literally cannot complain.
No. And one of the things, even as someone who lives here, right? Because, you know, all of us during the summer, it's like, I'm going to the US, I'm going to this place. And now it's like, oh my gosh, I'm going to miss this. Yeah, I'm going to miss that.
I have to step because I don't want to miss anything.
Exactly.
Right.
So now even for us, it's a dilemma.
Yeah.
It's like, when am I going to...
What am I going to sacrifice?
But that's a good dilemma to have.
Yes,
because
of course.
The truth is, I suspect that the tourism industry is quite competitive, right?
It is.
It's quite competitive, because the same way that we are looking to boost visitors during this time, I suspect the same way other islands are trying to do that. Like, based on what you've been seeing, like, how competitive and how are we really positioning ourselves to be that go-to destination, like, in the region?
So, I don't know if y'all had a childhood like mine, right? So,
I don't know. Okay.
so, you know, you have, like, if you have grandparents who had, like, a lot of siblings, and then you end up with a lot of cousins.
Right.
And everybody making a whole lot of noise
Right.
to get grandma and grandpa attention.
Yeah.
Right.
'Cause
That's
you know, that's
like-
where you have to go.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's like that's like in the Caribbean
Right.
with tourism.
Ah,
It's like
okay.
you have everybody making a lot of noise, and we all pretty much have similar things.
Yeah.
So everybody has the sun, everybody has the sand, everybody has the ocean. And so then you start thinking, okay, how do you differentiate yourself from everyone else who is making all of this noise with the
Right.
pots and pans? And so one of the things that we came up with was our recent campaign, Venture Deeper.
Right.
And what we are encouraging persons to do is to go beyond the sun, the sea, and the sand of the regular Caribbean destination
Yeah.
and experience the soul. The
Okay,
soul.
Okay.
So we don't want to give you a glossy version of
No.
St. Kitts.
Yeah.
We want you to have the authentic, enriching experience. Get to know our people.
Right.
Venture into those areas that the regular person may not even think about.
Yeah.
Go on a hike. Don't
Right.
just stay on your
On your
beach,
resort,
on your resort and sip a pina colada.
Right.
Right. And a
Right?
hike with
Bit of guide, of course.
please.
Yes, of course. Just me, Jade. We've had enough instances where we've had to go looking for people. So go on a hike with a guide.
Yes.
Do some ATVing. You know, we want you to really get to know the destination.
Right.
Eat our food.
I don't even
Right?
think they have a problem with that, because I know
No.
the
But
one
you-
thing we have is an abundance of food.
No, but you'd be surprised, Jade, how many people, and let's think about it from even our standpoint. I know a lot of people, they travel like annually, and they go to the same places, and they can't tell you anything about the place except where the mall is. Right? So, I mean, the idea that people come here and there is so much to experience,
Yeah.
I think that's important to really highlight, right?
I
Because
definitely
you
think
could,
so as
you
well.
could, because sometimes some people just leave in and they're just looking for some place to relax, and they go to the resorts and they stay in the resort and they eat at the resort food and they go to the pool or go to the
Yeah.
ocean
Yeah.
and they go back to their room.
And that's
Yeah.
it.
Right.
But we don't want persons to do that when they come to
Right.
St. Kitts. And so we came up with the Venture Deeper campaign with our creative agency. And one of the things that we also realized, because of course decisions are made based on research, data, and so, you know, as a tourism board, we have to keep doing that research to
Right.
find out what are the trends, what are people looking for. And we were right on the money. When coming out of COVID, sorry to use the dreadful word, persons were looking for more enriching experiences.
I
And
recognize how
never-
easy it was
Exactly.
taken away. So yeah.
So they don't want to just sit on a beach and sip pina colada. They want to experience the destination,
Right.
and they want to know what is there to experience.
Right.
And so the Venture Deeper campaign really started to touch on those points. We had some content videos that started to highlight some of our areas, like the
I think I saw
food.
some of those
Yes,
actually.
you should
Yes.
have seen our culinary video. And we actually looked at the ITAL in that
Right.
video. So it wasn't just looking at a restaurant.
Right.
We looked at the diverse options that we have. We had one on women's, yes, after B-time, go horseback riding and so forth.
Romantic,
Yes.
You
Something,
know what the
something.
video? Send me a link.
Where's a vacation?
Send your link.
Send me a link. Let me see what going on with that
All
video.
right, I'll hook you up.
You're thinking about a vacation, friend?
You never know. It might come in handy.
And the recent one was on Brimstone Hill,
Oh.
our World Heritage Site. I'm like, so many of us, we take it for granted,
Yeah.
but, Brimstone Hill is a big deal.
No, it is.
right?
It is an experience.
And so that's what we want to project for the destination. Not just the beach, but we want persons to see there's more to do.
Right.
Go deeper, venture deeper.
Yes, as they should. But I heard a rumor about something coming up.
A rumor.
A rumor, yes. About another type of fest.
Oh, Grill Fest. Ah, boy, we have a lot of fests coming up.
Listen,
I'm all about the fest.
me too.
I'm all
Me
about
three.
the fest.
And when you're at grilling there, food.
Oh,
okay,
boy.
I'm ready.
So, Grill Fest. One of the things that we thought about when we were at the in our planning meetings and so forth, based on Venture Deeper, how do you highlight some of these things, right? And so we came up with the idea of having a grill festival. Of course, we shorten it Grill Fest.
Right.
And for Grill Fest, we want to get our locals who are grilling, because grilling has become a big thing in St. Kitts.
It is.
right?
Every corner you go to, especially
There's
on
a
the
grill.
weekend, you got a grill.
Yeah.
There's a grill, whether it's chicken,
I
pork,
need to go sell
pigtail.
coals. Because whoever's selling coals making it.
What? That's a good industry to go into,
And so Grill Fest, we're looking for those local grillers who are on the corner, and we're bringing them all into one place.
Oh, they must
for
smell so
some-
good.
Oh, right?
Oh.
We have 20 grillers already. So once we sent out the forms
I
to
didn't
get
even
persons
know we
to
had
sign
20
up.
grillers.
Oh, yeah, we got 20
Yes,
grillers, Jade.
we have 20 grillers.
Wow.
And we have 3 categories. So we have chicken, pork, and fish.
Okay.
So persons can pick which category they
Yeah.
want to compete in. And of course, there's money to be won.
Okay, so hold on. Let me get this right. It isn't just a place where there's people just grilling. People are gonna be bringing their best because it's actually a competition as
It's
well.
a competition.
So the grill master's coming out.
The grill masters coming out.
Okay,
And the
okay.
good thing about it is, because one of the things we want to do is to support our local community, support our local people. And we said to them, okay, it's not just going to be a competition. You can sell too.
Yeah.
So you're grilling to sell,
Yeah.
'Cause I
while you're
wanna eat.
also grilling in the competition itself.
Okay.
So persons, we're inviting, the local community, our visitors.
Right.
So those who may not get to go around the island, this is an event now that they can mark on their calendars for the summer. Come to St. Kitts, attend the grill competition, eat some good food, get to hang out with our local people, and we're gonna have a kids zone. It's a family-friendly event.
Of course.
So we want to make sure the kids can come out and have some fun too. So we're gonna have a kids corner so they
Lovely.
can have their face painted. We can do the bouncing castle.
Oh, them
And
bouncing
for those of
castle
us who
by.
are kids at heart, we can join in the fun.
They have an
I mean,
adult
Jade, do not go into the bouncing
I
castle.
just you hear me about that? I was
Yes.
just about to say
Yeah,
No,
like
Jade.
you say adult, so I'm like they finally put on an adult size bouncing castle.
If you saw how wide Jade eyes open just now, right? I was,
All right. She was like, I did not.
Finally.
I've been waiting for this.
Yes.
No, Jade.
Oh man. Okay, wait.
But we're gonna have some rum tasting, hopefully. We're gonna have.
You see what I encourage us to do?
Don't go in the bouncing
Don't get
castle.
it, but go drink one. Which I don't mind still, because
But hopefully we'll have some rum tasting. And so it's we're going to have a mini mixology contest.
Okay.
So while the grilling is going on, we're going to invite persons from the crowd to come up and mix, because, you know, pineapple is the feature for Restaurant Week. So we're going to invite persons. Don't cheat now, sippers, don't cheat. Do not go and practice. They're going to have to come and make a cocktail. We're going to provide the ingredients. And so, you know, that will be one of the things to keep us busy as the adults.
Right, right.
They're going to have a mixing competition, and there's a prize for that too, you know.
Oh, again. Well, again when I win.
We'll tell you later. But their prizes, their giveaways. So it's not just to just come and just, you know, we want everybody to have fun.
And everybody can be a part of what's happening.
Yes,
right?
everybody can be a part.
it.
We're going to have a DJ, we're going to have Kessie 5 band.
Right.
A festival over there, man.
It is going to be the thing.
When is this happening? Because I realized we didn't.
This Saturday, the 22nd of July, from 1 p.m. to
That's
7
amazing.
p.m. So now I'm thinking, like, so when we're in the office, we're like, okay, this thing is supposed to be finished at 7, and all of us are like, yeah, we're going to be there till midnight.
Yeah. Second people don't really lime till 7. Like,
Yeah, we start to lime at 7.
yeah, we start to
Yeah.
lime at 7. That when the grills are really start firing up.
Yeah,
That time,
yeah.
7 o'clock.
Okay, well, me and Jade definitely will be there because, you know, my son won Best Eater in his class, so we will be bringing our stomachs to Grill Fest.
Well, we hope so. Chicken, all categories, chicken, pork, fish,
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
All
But
right.
I
We don't
can tell
bashful,
you,
man, we don't bashful.
I can tell you something, right? One of my favorite reasons to travel to surrounding islands
Food?
is the things like this. Like
Yeah.
if I could, if there's something where food is highlighted, it's like St. Martin have like the fish there, and Anguilla have like the thing. That's my favorite place to go, and like time to go. And now I know that I have my own thing here
Yes,
that I
we
can look
have our
forward
own
to.
thing, yes.
I am so excited.
Listen,
I can be over there.
the fish them, they calling you, eh? Because I know you don't partake in corruption. That's
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I
a corruption
don't-
person. But
yeah.
I can tell you something. There are a lot of amazing grillers.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yes, and
Definitely.
being able to experience, like in one place, all of this amazing food, it's just a great way to spend the day.
I agree.
And I want to encourage the sippers to go on Facebook or Instagram and look at the Kitchen Heartbeat. And because we actually want to promote the local grillers. And
Yes.
so we are releasing videos of some promos from the local grillers. Telling, you know, giving a little competition kind of thing, talking about themselves and
Hype it up.
hype it. And inviting their followers to come on out and support them. So it's not just about them just being there, but even now we are promoting them and saying, this is what I can do. This is the category I'm competing in. I think one we did yesterday was North, Big North.
Oh,
Big North,
I
yeah,
saw
yeah,
that
yeah.
one. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to be releasing some more over the next few days. So we really want to give a shout out to the local grillers, our local businesses. We really want to support you, want to encourage you and let you know they're all a part of the tourism product. This is what persons are coming to the island for.
Right.
And so as people of St. Kitts and Nevis, we want to be able to showcase all that we have, the authenticity of the island, the soulfulness of the island. And of course, you know, you don't want persons to hear and we give them horrible service.
Of
So
course
customer
not.
service has to be on
Top
point.
notch. Yes.
On point, and we have to be consistent with it.
Right.
That's one of
Definitely.
the ways that we can actually compete as well, in our service offerings.
Right.
And so we really want to take that seriously. And so over the next few months, we're going to be doing some training with the product development department. We're going to be training across the sector.
Okay.
So whether it's a taxi or tour bus operator or someone working in the restaurant, even at the airport, we're going to be looking at training so that we have that consistency
Right.
and we understand it's not about putting on a show, but it's giving that warm.
Yeah.
Persons know us to be very warm.
Oh, trust me.
Yeah.
I went to the event on Sunday at Park Hyatt, and one of the first things a guest, I think she and her husband actually, that was their first day in St. Kitts, and they just happened to be staying at Park Hyatt and had a whole event happening. And they were like, "Oh, y'all are so nice over here. It's actually scary." I'm like, "No, we're just very warm and nice people. Like, you know, that's just us naturally."
Right.
Yeah.
And so once we showcase that, once we put that into practice, we're going to be able to attract more persons to the
course, of
destination.
course. And have
so we
people
all
who come
have a
to
part to
return.
play. Of
Yeah,
course.
so we turn over and over. If I go, watch it, they say, don't go where you're not wanted. But if you go a place and you feel welcomed and warm, you're gonna keep coming back.
Yeah.
And you know, they always say word of mouth is the best advertisement.
That is true.
So once we are able to let persons know and they come here and they experience our warmth, our hospitality, our service,
Right.
they're going to go back, they're going to tell their friends, and then they're going to come back with those friends.
That is true.
And so the more that happens, the more we're able to grow.
I am looking forward to this. I'm really happy to hear that that's part of what's been incorporated. And to y'all grillers out there, some of y'all got these bad sauce. Y'all need to sell it here. You want it in my
Yeah,
house.
bottle it, bottle it.
And some of the bad pepper what they does put on these things and things.
Or like the Portman over
What?
there by Market Street.
Watch it. I don't even pork. I just go and tell him like, hey, just some of that there on my food, please. like,
The mixed pepper sauce.
whatever sauce that there is magic.
Put that there in a store,
Oh
boy.
my gosh.
Yeah.
So Grill Fest is definitely something that we can't afford to miss, and that is the 22nd.
Yeah, but where will it be? I don't
At
think
Frigate Bay, on the Frigate Bay lawn.
Okay.
And there's no entry fee.
If all of this is free.
There's no entry
Oh, man.
fee.
Two E's.
FR to E's.
Wow.
Wow.
Entry is free.
Y'all need help to set up a grill? Like we're available, you know?
No, I wonder if they need a judge.
Oh, even better.
That's what I'm thinking. You on the wrong beat.
No, I'll take it back.
You're going to eat all it, but you don't eat pork.
No,
I
no,
will test what he can't test.
I will test what she doesn't. Well, I will just test. Cause
What we want you to want to do is come eat and then talk about it.
No,
on
we
the show.
definitely
Oh,
do that.
definitely.
Let us know.
Yeah,
Give
yeah.
us some feedback.
we definitely do.
Shout out the
Yeah.
grillers, you know, just hype it up, you know.
Yeah. Fish judge right here. Fish judge number 3.
And
Fish
I'll,
judge number
and I'll do everything else.
Somebody, chicken.
Oh yes, you know me. Somebody was asking if there will be vegetarian grillers, but I'm pretty sure there'll be some veggies on the
I'm
grill.
sure there'll be some veggies on the grill.
Yeah.
And one of the things that we are encouraging grillers to do is not just bring your meat, but bring some other things
The
along with
sides
it,
and
some
things.
sides
Yeah.
and so forth.
Corn on
A little
cob
corn
and
on the
yeah,
cob,
yeah.
not
Look.
just the garlic bread.
Let me tell you something. If
Towards
you-
breadfruit.
the grill masters, I know we ain't got to. The grill masters them know how to put together a proper spread.
This conversation making me extremely hungry. I'm not gonna lie.
I am with you,
It's
Jade.
supposed to be intermittent fasting, you know.
Yeah,
I got to
yeah,
break
yeah.
it this morning,
Yeah,
but
y'all interrupted me.
go
okay?
find a grill.
No, I did a setup for sure.
But you remember when grills used to only be out in Christmas?
No.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I just aged myself a little bit.
No, it used to be the Christmas time is when you see the
Yes,
smoke,
yeah.
and then it started to be like on a Saturday. Now you could find grill food daily.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. I am so excited because even tomorrow, like my usual thing on a Friday is to buy grilled pork.
Mm.
And you know tomorrow is Friday, so
Tomorrow
I'm
is
excited.
something to look forward
She
to.
gets very excited when it's pork there.
Listen, why not? Who wouldn't be?
No. It was even with our with a mutual friend of ours, when Kevin. It was like a whole.
Yeah, no, this was our thing.
It was like a outing on Fridays for them to go buy pork.
I used to be there earlier. Like before the grill even started to get hot. We don't do it.
So you wait while they go.
Oh yes, man. Oh yes. We're gonna
That was part of the experience. That was part of the experience.
But as Jade was saying, you could imagine the aromas on Frigate Bay Lawn.
I can.
On this
I
22nd.
definitely can imagine it.
Just the smell of the grill.
I love a grilled food bar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And it's free. And so
And
you
it's
can
free,
bring
you
your
know?
children. And we're going to have some cultural performances as well.
Oh,
So-
love it.
There's just a lot happening, and it really doesn't make sense that you won't be there.
Yeah.
Like it won't. Like if you're not there, it really just don't make sense. Why?
Next
Yeah,
week,
like-
Saturday?
Yeah, where you stay home
I
from?
don't understand. Like I
And
think.
then-
You just have to bring your money to buy the food.
That's all.
Right.
Right? And patronize the vendors. But
Yeah.
why would you stay home?
Do not miss it, because then you ain't gonna come in here. I mean, you ain't gonna listen on the live and hear us talk about all the food that we eat and
I
say,
said,
man, I shoulda,
I woulda,
I
shoulda,
shoulda.
coulda.
Woulda,
No,
shoulda,
no,
coulda.
come.
Yeah.
Yes.
Come to Grill Fest, participate in all of the cuisine, the grilled cuisine. And matter of fact, participate in
The competitions as well.
the-
Right?
Yes.
the mixologist
The
competition.
mixologist.
While you wait for the pork
While
to
you're
go.
home, think about what you could mix up and it tastes good.
Very important, eh?
And
And
of,
it's
and
good.
of course, that means that their prize is to be won.
Their prize is to be won.
So,
And we
yeah.
have sponsors who are coming on board to sponsor some of those prizes. So we don't have any full list as yet.
Yeah.
We're still completing that. But good things, not
Of course.
good
Yeah.
things. Good
And
things.
over there, free, you come over, you join a competition and win something, like, you're just ahead of the game at that point. You're just
I-
ahead of the game.
I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Yeah, for sure. I know what I'm doing on the 22nd.
Me too. Me and Jaden will be there. He going to be in the bouncing castle. I might be elsewhere since I'm not allowed. Since I'm not allowed.
You could watch out and live vicariously through his. through
Again,
him.
all the time, so. I need somebody to invest in another bouncing castle.
Maybe you could eat some ice lollies. We're supposed to have some vendors with like ice lollies and
Okay.
stuff
Beating the
like
heat?
that. Yes, ma'am.
Love it.
We know it's gonna be hot.
Oh,
so
it's
we're
always
getting
hot.
ready.
It's always hot.
Yeah.
Yes. Hopefully grab a snow cone.
Snow cone too?
Yes.
Man, inner child just coming out now.
I'm telling you, it's like, you know, when you were back in the day as a child, you're
Yeah.
trying to create that kind of
And I
atmosphere
love
for the
it.
family.
Yes, yes,
So-
yes, yes.
I am really looking forward to this. I can already tell it's going to be just a great experience, a great day, and I think really it's something that people really going to just have on their calendars in years to come. Yeah, Grillfest coming up. We gotta make sure you're ready, and yeah, I'm really happy that this is something that's taking off on this level.
I don't need to go and buy an outfit, ladies. The jeans and everything works.
Yeah, we're gonna buy an outfit for no.
That's not necessary.
Listen, dress like you ain't gonna eat.
You're gonna eat.
Yeah, can't put on the tight jeans, the man, so the food ain't gonna fit. Dress comfortably, okay?
Yes.
Dress comfortably.
With some flats.
With some flats. Because y'all got the kids to and after.
Exactly. Well,
But what
then-
else is happening? Is there anything else you want to
There's
tell us
more.
about before? It's tourism. It's always
Yeah,
more.
you're right.
So let's see, we've covered what happened in June, we've covered Grillfest, summer. Did I tell you the inaugural for Caribbean Islands is on the 24th
The
of
24th,
July?
yes. Looking forward to that.
And then after that, you know, we have CPL and Culturama coming up in August. And then we're going to Independence
Right after that.
activities. And then from a tourist board standpoint, we're going to be busy getting ready for the new season. So we're going to have our training. We're going to be doing our island enhancement projects, do signage, you know, improving some of the signage around the
Okay.
island,
Love it.
getting those things done, working with our hoteliers to ensure that we are ready to welcome the guests for the new season. And we're going to be hitting the road again. So we're going to be going out into the source markets and pushing the destination. We have a few flights to fill now.
Yeah.
That is true.
But I'm gonna tell you, I am, as someone who travels, like this really just excites me. Like I think it's well overdue. I think it's needed. Like the idea of having to, you know, like you said, go to Miami to go somewhere else, just like a few minutes away, or having to go to St. Martin and then
Having to maneuver
figure
your
it
way through
out
the
from there.
Caribbean,
Yeah, I think this goes a long way in, you know, really making the destination more accessible, right? And I think that's a big thing. It really does seem as though the plan is for us to not just have a tourist season, but just a year round.
That is the ultimate goal. We don't want to. All of this work is about making St. Kitts a year-round destination, including flights, activities. It's promoting the destination as a whole and not just looking at it from a seasonal aspect. We want our people to be able to benefit from the industry throughout the year, not just November to April.
that little short period.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's why we had Music Festival. That was the point of Music Festival, to attract persons during that downtime, which we're now trying to erase that downtime.
I think
And-
y'all are
and
doing a good job at
pack it
doing that
out.
actually, because this is a very St. Kitts is packed all year round at this point.
Yeah, and the fact is that it's also Nevis as well that has a
Yes.
lot to offer.
That is
right.
true.
So the idea of, hey, the cruise ships might have slowed down,
Yes.
but there's still visitors out there that are looking for things to do, and here's a perfect place for them to come and do that for the experience. I think that is amazing.
And they want to come. As I said, there's some who don't want to be here in Christmas because they might do traditions where they're with their families.
Right.
There's some who will come for the carnival, of course.
Right.
Of
But
course.
for those who want to come during the summer when it's not too busy, and
Yeah,
hopefully
running
we
away
want
from
it
the
to
cold
be
up
busy.
there.
Yeah.
So they come and during the summer, and one of the things that has always aches me as a Federation baby, that's what I call myself, is that people like to say St. Kitts boring.
Which
You know, that's what they used to say.
Oh, they used to.
Okay, I got you.
You mean Fetland? Like,
Literally.
They used to just upset me.
yeah.
Another can't say that now.
But the truth,
No.
but part of the reason for that is that they might just not have opened their mind to all that's available to be done. So like even the campaign, the Venture Deeper campaign,
Yes.
I think that's why it's so important,
Yes.
because it's not just about telling visitors, hey, come and these are the things to experience. I think it's actually opening the eyes of a lot of locals to the things that we can do here
That
as
is
well.
true, because a lot of locals definitely don't recognize how many things available to them just pass a fete or a party. Like we have all types of tours, we have all types of experiences that they themselves they might have seen as something touristy. But
Jade,
the truth is you should experience what your home has.
Jade, I'm telling you, there are some people that I feel like the tourists know more about things than them.
True.
And sometimes it's just
Yes.
like changing that perception
Yes.
that, hey, this isn't for the tourists, like this is our country,
Yeah.
like we are supposed to experience it fully.
Definitely.
But you know, I find we're getting better at it.
Yeah, for sure.
I know we don't like the C word, COVID.
Oh.
No,
I was about, which
But,
say what-
but COVID did teach us to appreciate what we have.
Oh,
Yes.
Appreciate
Right?
outside.
Appreciate appreciate being outside. But you know, during COVID, if it was only to go to Nevis, that's the only option you had.
We were
And-
so excited to do it.
Yes,
Exactly.
yes, yes.
Wow.
And had amazing experiences.
And had amazing experiences, and those have now continued
Right.
beyond. So now it's no longer just like you're going to Nevis for a one-off. It's like what's happening in Nevis, whether it's tropics or whatever is
Right.
going on. And then over on that side, they say, well, what's happening down in St. Kitts? Let's
Right.
go down for this. So it really has taught us to appreciate the islands and all that we have to offer here as well.
And it really is a lot that we have to offer.
Yes.
Definitely. So guys, make sure you go out next Saturday and check out Grill Fest. Be there with your whole family. It's a family affair. There's lots to do. There's lots to see. There's lots to eat and drink.
Yes.
I am gonna be there.
I definitely
So
will
come
be.
hang
I'll
out
be
with
looking for both of you.
You don't
Oh.
have to look far. Just
Oh,
look
yeah,
by
yeah.
a grill.
All right.
Find a grill, you'll find me. One naga fish, I'll be there.
Yeah.
I'm still serious about this. Two things. I'm serious about judging the fish, and I'm serious about passing on the romance video.
Well, we got you. So I know Janet is probably listening or looking on.
Yeah.
Big up Janet
And
one time.
Big up Janet and the team. We have a fabulous team at the St. Kitts Tourism Authority.
Oh, we can tell.
Yes.
We
It
could tell.
is just, I mean, I think it's just about 25 of us in the home office. And then, of course, you know, we have our support team
Yeah.
overseas. But our team is just awesome. I like to say we're a lean, mean machine. we pack a punch.
Yeah, y'all working, man.
Yes.
We could feel it. We
Yes,
could feel it.
yes,
Well,
definitely.
as long as you could feel it means that we're doing what we're supposed to do.
Indeed.
Yeah.
And you know, we have the great support of the ministry as well. I know some persons mix us up
Yeah.
all the time.
This is because you guys work so closely.
Yeah, but we do work closely together. We have a minister who is leading the charge, and she has totally grabbed onto the Venture Deeper campaign as well. As you can see, like for Music Festival, everything
Yes.
Venture Deeper,
Yeah.
yes, elements of it all over.
Right.
And so, you know, just shout out to our team at the Think It Tourism Authority in the ministry, our CEO, Mr. Thompson.
They got Mr. T one time.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm just really impressed with Mr. T, to be totally
Right?
honest.
I'm a huge fan.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Good.
And you guys just keep up the good work. I mean, we understand how important tourism and tourism industry is to us, you know, here. And, you know, knowing that we have people that are passionate and competent working there is and working on it is amazing. So kudos to you guys.
Yeah, thank you, and thank you for having me this morning.
Anytime.
Hopefully it won't be the last.
You know where to find us.
You're gonna be the last, because y'all always got something going on.
True.
Y'all always got some announcement, some fest coming up.
Some great news.
One of these days, I'll come just to chat.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
We'll just talk.
We'll hold you to that, you know.
We'll just talk.
Don't promise
You're
us
gonna get
no-
some tourism things in there, of course, but we'll have a good little chat.
I am looking
Promise
forward
us
to that.
Yes.
nothing that you're not going to.
I am good for it.
Okay.
I know Janet, as I said, is this she has to be they're gonna book me. They're gonna be like, remember you said you're going.
Okay.
Well, looking forward to that. Looking forward to that. And guys, of course, again, this Saturday, next Saturday, sorry, the 22nd.
Second.
Make sure you guys are out on the Frigate Bellon for Grill Fest
From what time?
From 1 p.m.
Okay.
from 1 p.m.
1 p.m.
And I know, I ain't make no sense. Go down there in a late time, yeah. You want all
Please
the-
don't.
When
you
the
want all
grill
the
them
food
turn
then.
off, I don't make no noise, you know.
Watch, are you going earlier? So me want to eat off all the fish.
Yeah.
And you ain't get none. So make sure you come early so we could learn and hang out and we all could have something to eat.
I
Yes,
agree.
come early. Don't come late.
Well, if they come later and they get nothing to eat, it's their fault, you know.
No, but not only that too. I mean, this like you're gonna be looking something to eat on this Saturday anyway. Like,
Anyway.
that's just the perfect place to go.
Exactly.
Yes.
And get something to eat.
And it's a good lime.
That is important as well.
Oh, you know, the next thing is think it is a vibe.
Saying it is a
Think it
vibe.
is a vibe.
No, saying it is a vibe for
It
real.
definitely is.
I
So-
need on a shirt. It's on a shirt.
Next time we chat, we should all have that.
Yes.
Think it is a vibe.
I can support that.
Yeah.
I can as well. I'll hold it.
We're gonna look up.
I like black. Put mine in black. Yeah. I like
Azem?
black.
I'm doing whatever. Earth tones work well with my skin.
Can I get pink then?
Oh, that works. That
All
works.
right. Guys, on that note, we'll be right back with more SipNchat. Stick and stay. Thank you so much for
Thank
coming.
you.
Hey guys, welcome back to Sip and Chat right here at the Sugar Factory. And yeah, we just had an amazing conversation with Melissa.
Yeah, that made me
Marshall.
extremely hungry. I'm not even gonna.
I got to leave soon because
Your belly, why you're bubbling?
I got to go get something. No, and you know something, Jade. Like I've always been a huge fan of grilled food, or like always. It's one of my favorite types of food to get.
Understandably, because grilled food is just something different, especially when the sauce, because you know everybody have a special sauce.
Yeah. I used to get my special sauce when I used to eat the corruption. But no, but even so, like I love a fish that is steamed on the grill.
With some okra and carrot and so. Oh.
Jade. You
Sorry,
got an
sorry.
articles.
Sorry,
You got an
sorry,
articles,
yeah.
Jade.
I do. Sorry.
Run
my
an
bad.
article, man.
My
Lord,
bad.
man.
Yeah. We really want to start.
You know me, I just run out and look for it.
Can't have that. So let me just move on to some things. Some more corruption of a different kind.
Oh boy.
It says a Georgia woman sentenced for stealing almost $10 million from Amazon.
From Amazon,
I don't even know if she get that deal.
this woman needs a trophy. Like she don't need to go to jail.
Yeah, because I know how
That's
she
a
get
drop
that
in the
deal.
bucket.
What? They didn't even recognize that.
She needs to teach a class.
Yeah, I think it's more about the principle than the money.
She needs to teach a class.
Come embarrassing Amazon. Well, a former manager at Amazon in Atlanta has been sentenced for stealing more than $9.4 million, according to the U.S. Department of Justice. Kerika Wortham plus 6 others.
Say that name again.
Kerika Wortham. Spell just how I pronounce it.
I'm not particularly sure, but if I had to guess, I say she's one of us in a Jade.
Yeah.
I say she's one of us,
So
man.
it's very ethnic. plus 6 others were all charged in connection to what the DOJ calls a scheme and accused of fraud to steal millions of dollars from the online retail giant.
Okay.
Wortham pled guilty in December, according to officials, along with other Atlanta area residents.
Come to the insurance. The man ain't insure that there. Just insure the money there, man.
Damn. As leader of the scheme, the Justice Department said that Wortham gave the fake vendor information to unknowing subordinates, then had them put the information into Amazon vendor system. Then Wortham would approve the fake vendors, letting them submit invoices and receive payments from Amazon.
Simple. That's a simple scam there. They ain't hurting nobody.
No.
They
Not at all.
they ain't do nothing to the customers. Watch out. Amazon ain't even missed that 10 mil.
No. She didn't.
So she been sentenced, but not jail time, right?
Man, let me see.
Well, maybe they ain't do sentencing yet.
No.
She was
They're
convicted.
just saying that, yeah. I think this is was it? This was supposed to be the article that, I mean, even though she stole that money, she also did something else. She also
She did something
forged
else?
the judge's signature on a bail release.
I mean, she done scamming, might as well just scam her.
Go full with it.
Yeah,
Go
full
full with
scam.
it. Yeah.
Full scam.
Yeah, she said, you know what? Jail ain't for me, so I gonna do what I know how to do best. Amazon ain't gonna miss that money, man.
Yeah, but she might be an MVP, but
She up there in the All-Stars for real. She up there in the All-Stars because that's a different type. Friend, you ever get kidnapped?
I don't want to talk about it, Jade. It's a very traumatic topic for me. You just needed to tell me trigger warning before you.
My bad.
Who kidnapped you now, though?
Well, it says extremely high. Caesar's Palace hostage. Suspect caused 50K in damage at Vegas hotel room.
What?
Yeah. The man accused of holding a woman hostage for hours in a room at Las Vegas. Las Vegas' iconic Caesar's Palace
Could be worse
resort.
places to be held hostage.
Then while I read it, I saying, well, that is all.
It could be worse places to be held hostage. I was just in a small minivan. Allegedly. I mean, if I were to be kidnapped, that's probably where I might be. I don't think I'd be like in the Marriott or anything. Somebody kidnapped me and carry me in the Marriott.
That's not a kidnapping friend, that's a vacation.
That's what you're thinking here.
If you're willingly get kidnapped, friend, and you go to the Marriott, that's a vacation.
I will want willingly kidnap somebody.
Well, you said willingly, so.
Yes, I will want willingly kidnap somebody with their consent.
Yeah. Consent is very important. Well, he caused more than $50,000 in damages and was extremely high on drugs at the time, according to a police report.
Oh, those want to be extremely high. Yeah, you're right. Extremely high on drugs.
Extremely. Matthew Mannix, 35, was arrested Tuesday after a 10-6-hour standoff. That's just how long the drugs took to tow you off, probably. With the police, during which he taunted them by repeatedly opening and closing the door and telling them he had a gun while threatening to pull the trigger, according to the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police report. Police told reporters on Tuesday that they responded to the scene around 9:15 a.m. after hotel security reported that Mannix had pulled the woman into his room by force during an argument. He looked extremely high in the picture now. The Colorado fugitive threatened hotel security and police, telling them that the situation would end badly if they refused to leave. A woman's voice could be heard yelling through the door, "He has a knife," according to the report. Video recorded at the scene showed him throwing furniture out of the 21st floor window that he had busted open, sending guests fleeing from the hotel's pool area where the objects came crashing down. The woman in the room, whose name was redacted in the report, was also very high on drugs.
Tell you, this was not kidnapping you. The man just wanted to be left alone with his drugs, his knife, and his woman. That's all. That's too much to ask, Jade?
Yes. You know, when it got too much with the knife. The drugs part,
What?
sure.
Nobody. Come on, everybody got a knife, Jade. You probably got a knife on you, you know.
No.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't tell us if you did, so you
Sure.
probably do.
Sure.
But let me tell you something. All what happened here is that the security them ain't gonna play fast.
Yeah.
They had an argument. They see the man pull the woman in the thing. They want to gain people business.
Yeah.
And now the man just telling them, no, don't leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm in trouble, are you? Why is troubling me for?
In trouble nobody according to the man that was in the back of my friend the time. You didn't hear that story?
No.
I'll tell you when I finish. She and Mannix had been on a days-long drug bender
Exactly.
at the time and had been living a transient lifestyle.
Lovely.
On the Las Vegas Strip, she told police.
Until the security them see them and decide they want to get people business, they're probably
Yeah.
jealous.
It's not
Probably
clear what
jealous.
drugs they had been using. She said she and Mannix
Love.
had an on and off sexual relationship.
They were high on love, Jade.
High on love, yes.
High on love.
The biggest drug out there. She believed that Mannix was an MTV actor. Huh.
She might have been high before meeting Mannix. She
Probably.
might.
Sounds that way to me. During the standoff, she said she didn't leave the room because Mannix had threatened her with a knife. She also, she was
an actor, so what she felt so. It's probably method acting.
Thought the man was an actor, yeah.
Yeah, he's just an
Practicing
actor.
for a scene.
That's all.
Yeah. She was also scared that he would throw her out the broken window. Oh,
Why
wow.
would he do that?
See the man just passing things out the window?
Yeah, but he never put on, he never...
That big. Why the window so big?
Have you been to these hotels, Jade?
No.
The window is literally half the wall.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, I mean, even I just see the picture, I know what you're talking about.
after Mannix was taken into custody, police executed a search warrant and ransacked the hotel room. One veteran officer noted in the report that officers saw some of the most severe property damage that I've ever seen in my 18 years as a
Because they got
detective.
troubling man. The man was in there enjoying
Yeah, man,
himself.
the man properly tear up that room there, boy.
But what is the man going to do?
True. Well, you know, it ended.
Surrender and go calmly? Come on, that
No,
makes
come
no sense. Is all troubling me?
At least it ended in good news. Nobody
was injured.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
that wasn't the goal anyway.
No, the man
They
just wanted to
just-
go on a bender with you, man.
They just wanted to get in the people in business. And the man he might have overreacted a little bit.
As midgets, but you know, we've all been there when we took things a little too far.
Somebody got to the school out by, but I understand your judgment may be a bit impaired if you're described as being extremely high on drugs.
Yeah, it happens.
If you're being described,
Listen, I was on an edible once and just started to exercise randomly.
it seems productive to me.
Yeah.
It seems quite productive actually.
I was also on an edible once and thought I was getting a stroke, but you know.
You even know what the symptoms of a stroke are? But I just felt like this
I
felt
felt
stroke.
like I was drooping,
Oh, probably was.
and I wasn't a stroke though.
That's
But
good to
yeah,
know.
yeah, you wasn't here, so that's probably why you didn't hear.
I got edible, I might as well give it to you there because it's,
Spend money-
it's,
spend on-
it's supposedly supposed to be the strongest edible in the world.
No. Thank you.
Yeah, literally, like I have it. Like
So what you want? Give me that. That's what I want. Somebody said that they're giving you the strongest.
you the one who here telling me about all the edibles they had and the amazing times they had, you know.
I didn't.
At one moment you were having a droopy eye
Yeah.
/ stroke.
Uh-huh.
The other time you was exercising.
Yeah, and
To me at least it seems at least 50-50 good times. So why wouldn't I?
the experience before the exercising wasn't. Well, no, it was funny, no, until it wasn't.
That's what I'm telling you. So
That's
really
what
and
I
truly it's about a 75% chance you're gonna have a great experience.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't I want to do that for you as a friend?
Fair. But yeah, during
Should tell
music
about black people,
festival. Thank you, friend. I appreciate you for thinking about me. During music festival, I mean, somebody has already heard the story, yeah. But during music festival, after it finished, I think it was a Friday night. You know, when I had on my hot little number.
That was the white night?
No, that was my black outfit.
Ah, the black one, yes.
Stuff in it.
I remember the black outfit, yes, I do.
So, you know, had on my nice little black outfit. Me and Kajali and Yannick, we, after music festival ended, we went to the car so Kajali could drop us by my apartment where Yannick's vehicle was parked.
Mm-hmm.
And so when we got home to my apartment, which was just like 5 minutes away
Yeah,
from
literally like a stone throw.
Yeah. So as I was entering my gate, this time we parked facing Park Ridge. Not
Okay.
yeah. So I go into my back gate and I just see Yannick come back on. I was like, the other man in my car.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Wow.
Why? So I was like, huh? Because it's like 5 in the morning. Where am I here?
Jade, at any time in the day, at any time, day, night, afternoon, holiday,
Weekends.
you come to your car and meet somebody who you don't know just in your car. It's reason for concern.
Yeah.
Reason for concern.
And so, you know, Jade being Jade, she went to peep because I was like,
No man.
you
No,
gotta be a
man.
pranky me.
Right.
So I pull up the door, I was like, huh?
Oh, so wait, they open the door.
I open the door.
A man in there?
Yeah. Knock out.
He in the drive. That don't tell me he in the driver's seat.
Backseat.
Backseat.
Knock out. So you know me, I gone, hello, sir. No movement. I said, call the police. Just call the relevant authorities. Let them come deal with this because I ain't dressed for this.
Watch your women, y'all privilege you.
Bye.
Because me trying to nicely wake up here.
We want me to box my face?
No, I would wake him up, but I'm waking him up with the intention that if he wake up too quick, I'm gonna knock him out. So I'll probably go get my baseball bat or something. Or shovel. Jade, I would have found something, Jade. A guava stick. Like something,
As a
Jade.
mama injury, man.
Yes.
Yeah, listen.
No, my thing is somebody in my backseat sleeping while I like my mind ain't going to, oh, he having a rough night. Mine ain't going to, this person trying to ambush me. So
you
if
just take too long so he fast asleep.
Yeah, I take too long to come home and he fell asleep. So his plan was spoiled by the extreme tiredness. So I nicely coming in. Excuse me.
Up to now, may think that this man was trying to like kidnap Yannick. I just thought the man was extremely drunk and wandered into the wrong vehicle.
Wandered into the wrong vehicle. Wow.
Cause what else? And he had the keys in his hand. The keys was in his hand.
Well, Yannick vehicle was even open. Anyway.
That's beside the point. Why the man was in the vehicle?
Like, you can tell me now apparently.
I don't know. Up to nowhere now, you know? Up to nowhere now. But yeah, so we call the police and they took like 20 minutes to come. All this time, the man just in there knock out, eh? Like, dribbling, head on the door. Literally. The time they take the police to reach.
The man just get on his power nap.
What? But the man was sleeping as him. So yeah, the police
So yeah, I check to see if you're alive?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I knocked him to because I wanted, like, you know, that would make it worse. Like, a dead body in the back of the car. Like,
Yeah, that's hard to explain.
Yeah, that's hard to explain. So
I might have just pulled him on the side and drive off, eh?
I was going to do that, but then I was like, you know what, may want to have to deal with this because the cameras there.
The cameras there.
Yeah.
Tell you these cameras is a problem, yeah.
Yeah.
Because Yannick could have done me home at least a half hour
I
before
would
this.
have done me knock out if I just pull that man out the car and just got more business. But next thing that something happens to him, they're going to say, Jade is the one who... So no.
Are you going for my lawyer? Because you're going to have to explain to me how me getting this man out of my vehicle is my fault that something happened to him after I didn't leave and go home. Eh?
Sure, but you know my conscience. I
Right.
one of those still. And so police come, you know, try to get him out of the vehicle. But that went left pretty quickly.
Really?
What about the man put some licks on the police? I said, oh, that could have been me bad. That made just for no kind of fighting.
Okay, so you see what I'm saying now, right? You see what I'm saying now?
Oh, yeah.
Because to me it's insane to just try to wake up this man. Like I'll try to wake him up and whatever, right? But I know I am prepared for whatever happens when this man wake up.
Not me.
You were just like, hey guys.
Me had on no shoes, my Converse one way, me the next.
The police them try to come wake him up and they got to go deal with it.
A police Purdue. And they man fighting each of them.
I'm banging it to them.
I said, boy, good thing
This man half a class is by, but I got to go meet this man.
Good thing the man we are cut by because I tell you, as if you're not being dressed for no kind of combat. You see me outfit.
Yes.
Man was dressed for nobody. I mean, I had an army jacket, but me feel like me had the force with me. Me had the force with me. Me and Yannick would have been ragging and tagging this man outside though. But yeah, so the man, you know, fighting each police, each door. They had to call for backup on all. But yeah, that him going, he had them going mad.
So while they call him for backup, what he doing? He just gone back to sleep?
The man telling them, but me ain't troubling nobody. Like, so, what do you mean? I want to go home. I want to go in my place. Nobody. And the police just said, man, come on, people have vehicle.
Why are you harassing me,
I
sir?
just tried to take a nap. I come out, you're going to disturb me.
I kind of with the partner now, eh? I kind of with the fella now. I kind of with him. Like, the other day I was over at Four Seasons, right?
Congrats.
And I was in one of the rooms, like, not, like one of the, like, not really conference room. Like one of the rooms where they keep, like, events. Yeah, I went into myself. I said, well, okay, somebody could kind of just kind of come up on this roof, climb on this balcony. This door open. They could just kind of come in here. I said, if I was homeless, they probably just be coming in here nightly. Like, I was like, yeah, it's cool. It's climate control, like, nice ambience.
Yeah.
I gotta understand, like, hey.
Tell you, Azem?
I mean, I will never be homeless, but
No.
if somebody homeless and they just decide, like.
But the thing is, the man wasn't homeless. So the man had keys in his hand. So for me, what I gather is that, you know, maybe he had a little too much to drink in one of the VIPs. Because he was dressed very nicely too.
Oh, okay.
Maybe he had a little too much to drink in the VIP. Because, like, how you gonna get so drunk at music festival that I pass out in somebody else's car? Because he had to walk from long by the parking. Walk up the road, come up, start to put. So I tried to figure out if he had a vehicle similar to Yannick home. Because how you. No, and the thing is, all the vehicles in the parking lots belong to people that I know. So it wasn't even like his vehicle was up there and he mistakenly went in Yannick's car. So I want to know where his vehicle was, how he got up there, and where he pulled Yannick down.
No, it's obvious that the man just needed a nap.
So he just went around pulling car doors too.
Yes, Jade.
Well, like that is the car door he pulled and not my door. Well, my door was locked.
No, but if you need somewhere to lay down, you're looking for somewhere to lay down. Like, we've all been in a place where you just need some place to lay down.
Just need to let down, yes.
Yeah. So you just find somewhere to lay down. Last night I was in Nevis and I was waiting for somebody to come for the longest while. I just find somewhere to lay down.
Was it in somebody else's vehicle?
Not this time. Not this time. I avoid being in anybody else's vehicle at any time for anything else.
Because
I drive everywhere,
to
Jade.
say like this, so like there's been times where you. No? Okay, well, yeah.
For the most part, I try to avoid that.
No, for the most part. But yeah, boy, that man had the vehicle shaking. And it's a big vehicle, eh?
Like, kudos to Hibai.
Bye.
But if you're going to look for somewhere to lay down, you want somewhere to be comfortable, you need a little
Listen, I would
space.
have picked Yannick.
You need a little space.
Because it's spacious. It was spacious.
You need some space.
Comfortable, nice vehicle there, yeah. He had a point that I had to hold back Yannick. I'm like, you know the man wrangling up the vehicle. Yannick gave vex now and I'm like, no, guess what, man?
You said the man just did it in two police there.
What do you think you're going to do? You better relax.
It depends on the police though. Because sometimes
One of them was small and the other one was a stocky woman.
Sometimes I could watch the police them and just be like, I've done it, yeah, but I could take you.
Yeah, easily.
Bro, this is terrible to say. I remember one time I was hanging out in a particular area. It's people might say it's a little bit of a rough neighborhood, right? Rough street. And police came and did a raid, and the man literally tell the police, look, it's either you're gonna call two other police, so I can't allow you to lock me up.
Yeah, you ain't enough.
You ain't enough to lock me up. Like,
you need some backup.
I remember I was young. I had to be like maybe I was in high school, but maybe third form. I was visiting I was by a friend's house, and the man literally tell the police, "Look, no, like you can't lock me up. Like you can't lock me up. Like look at you, like look at you. Like look at the size of you to me."
That would have been my villain origin story.
Like
the police officer.
Like literally.
I'd have been in the gym daily as it.
And literally the man was like, "No, I'm not gonna leave. I'll stay till y'all come back, but you can't lock me up." And they had to call another police, and they called this big police come, and then he calmly went to the police.
You know what?
The man was like, "You can't lock me up, not you."
No, I think
you look
about
so
it, right?
you're so small, you're so young, like you can't. You're just a young police.
You ain't for this.
The man said, "No, but like, come on." Respect me a little bit more.
Please, come on.
As a bad man, come on.
Yeah, come on. Like, be for real. Don't disrespect me like that. Listen, if I wake up the man and this man start to rag and tag me, right? I know exactly where I call you. I come up here, please.
Yeah, no, you're the car.
You come up here, please, because I'm not going to but he come like, hey, you understand?
But you wake up the man, Jade.
No, you're right.
Ain't even you care.
I thought the man just needed some help, so I call regular police. Men is the big guns that I needed to call. Because I said, what? The man out ragging and tagging the
Hey, so wait, before we finish this, because we got to wrap up now, but before we even finish this, what I want to know is...
So he come out the vehicle?
No.
Oh, because he just jump out.
Of course, because who was going to take him out?
Not the police, that was there for sure.
Exactly, when I'm good and ready and woken up and comfortable.
That's what happened.
Yeah. I come in here, I wasn't troubling anybody, I'll come.
That's literally what happened.
So 2 things before we wrap up. One, I need to know the call to the police. I need to know how that went down.
Oh, I literally was
You made the call?
Yeah. Because Yannick had an American phone, so he couldn't call him. So I called him. And funny enough, whoever answered me, know me because they asked me my name and I was like, Jade. I was like, Johnson? I was like, huh.
Well, probably a sipper.
Yeah, it's me. Come quick. Make it what's your name, come quick.
So
Come,
wait,
come
so
fast.
no, but seriously, like tell me like what you
I
said.
literally was like, hello, so I have a man in my vehicle and I don't know him and I need him to get out. They was like, oh, where are you located? I was like, you know, to the top of where I live. And I was like, what's your name? I was like, Jade. They said, Johnson. I said, yes, me. Come now.
How the police could literally just walk up the road to where you're at.
They should have done that.
But
Because they take so long.
They take 20 minutes.
Because, you know, music festival traffic. This was when music festival just done.
Okay,
Everybody
yeah.
They might just only walk.
Yeah, they could have just walk up the road for real talk.
Yeah, but no, they drove. And then by the time the backup reached.
What's a Guadeloupe number? Like, we're going to life, right?
I mean, you know, you don't get them overseas cars all the time. You just do things overseas. Well, you shocked that people
Yeah, but
overseas.
Guadeloupe is kind of a little out there.
No festivals happening in Guadeloupe?
Some stuff happening in Martinique.
Okay, see, there you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, by the time the backup come, everybody watching each other was like, so what are we supposed to do with him now? I'm like, the man just wasn't like, I could count at least 3 charges that he could get just, wait, no.
The man wasn't troubling. You are troubling the
Resisting
man.
arrest,
What
battery on an officer,
he wouldn't have to do any of
breaking
this.
and entering,
He wouldn't have to do any of this if you all just leave the man alone.
breaking and entering.
He didn't break anything.
He entered.
He entered.
Okay, so illegal entry.
What that be? Like, but you all wouldn't even have an issue
If what?
if you all didn't trouble the man. Yannick could have just drive home, and then when the man finished, he just catch bus from wherever Yannick live.
No bus don't over there.
Well, he could walk to where the nearest bus stop is.
He don't got walk out the alcohol anyway. But yeah, Yannick said he jumped in the vehicle and just tell him look back. Because he don't usually do it. So just tell him look back.
Yo, that must have been so...
I can't even imagine like me jumping into my vehicle and looking back and being like,
Jade,
that's a man.
me come tell you nothing, you know. If I jump in my vehicle, look back and I'm in my vehicle.
The vehicle they just start to shock.
Jade, no, well, yeah, when I go look for a weapon and come back. Because he gave... Oh my gosh.
Listen like that, Kajali did not go
I taking off my belt because they're going around his neck first. That's the first thing. Like, I didn't even...
Yo, I'm ready, man.
You in me vehicle, Jade? Why you doing it here?
I tell you, like Kajali was
I
there.
wrapping my belt around my neck, and who sent you?
I know.
Who sent you?
Listen, I know if Kajali was there, that they would have got a different buy. Because there's a licks Kajali put out of that. I can't. Like, Yannick, he probably was
No,
like...
he's a nice guy. He's a nice
Yeah.
guy. He's a nice guy.
He nice until... Kajali, that they get wash out one time. What are you doing here? I don't just see Kajali vehicle start to shake. And I'm like, what are you?
That's crazy.
You know, like the Tasmanian devil when he roll over things, you just start to see the smoke and the thing coming out.
Yeah.
Just so that vehicle do.
That's one thing. The other thing is I need to talk to police about police interactions. Like, because I want to know, like, I want to do a mock of how like interaction will go with the police if I just like ain't take the man. You know, like when the police them stop you, like for like random things. Like, what if I just go
No.
to the police? No.
Just no.
Cause like, I just want to be like, you're locking me up.
No.
No. You stop me for anything in particular?
No.
No.
Okay, well, you know.
Well, all I'm going to say to you from now on is no. That's the only word I know.
A matter of fact, you have a good day. I gone.
Like, how does that go? Like, guys, they can't realistically do anything.
No.
Like, I don't watch these random stops and people go in and think, I mean, like,
Why are you doing all of this?
I mean, I have not been known to really cooperate. I mean, I'll be
Let
honest.
me buy. Woo, buy.
No, but your type of lack of cooperation and mine is too different.
Well, you never straight to fighting?
No, I feel like you'd be more aggressive than me. Because women could get that off. I can't get it off. Like, as a man, I can't get it off. I'm actually very calm when police pull me over.
No, me too. You know what? When I just get.
But Jade, the thing,
upset-
it's different for you too, because you don't drive.
True. But I just behave so though. I just be more upset than the driver sometimes, you know.
And that's the point I'm making. Like, I don't be upset, you know.
Me though, cause
I don't be
especially
upset.
when I know like it's so, you know what when like there's been some stops that I've understood. What has pissed me off is that you remember when they used to do this thing where they just randomly just start to pull out in front of you?
Yeah.
Yo, that there, for me to reach me, we're not cussing you. Because I feel like you're trying to kill me.
Yeah.
So you, whatever I tell you, you deserve it.
I can tell you something. Like, y'all got so much privilege as women, right? Because me in China, my thing does be,
Now I cuss you out fully.
I just ask, you locking me up?
No.
No.
Okay.
Bye. like you're pulling me over for something in particular?
No.
No.
See you.
Bye. Like,
Yeah, no. I with you, but
sometimes I have a very calm. I remember this one time, like, they pulled me over, saying your tint look a little dark. I said, I can save you the trouble. My tint is dark. I'm also going to be very honest with you. I carry around equipment in my vehicle. My vehicle has been broken into 5 times, and the police has yet to solve any of them.
so you know
And
what this
so,
mean?
whether or not you make me take the tint off, what I can promise you is
You
that
going back on.
by tomorrow there's going to be tint on my vehicle.
Yeah, you back on.
So you do what you have to do, but I will also do what I have to do.
The press conference happening with the Prime Minister?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What are we talking about? I hope I the same thing them, Lord. Please
Yeah.
don't come tell us the same thing them that you've been telling us for the last.
The same thing, no man. Then talk about the ambassadorial trip for the creatives and
Yeah, big up the creatives them. I Mac, Dijour, Byron,
who the other dude was.
me no. I have no idea. The same thing I said. But special shout out to my good sister Alicia. This was her brainchild apparently. So I'm going to credit that she deserves. Okay? Nobody gonna take that from her. She created this whole initiative and I guess she got the right people on board and it worked out. So
Well, good luck to them. I know they're already in Jamaica right now.
yeah.
So, all right.
Love it.
All right.
What you doing with the rest of your day?
Work and then Nevis. Well, first thing I'm gonna look food because y'all got me hungry now.
But yeah, let me go. Because I got an appointment till 11 o'clock, but the food conversation kind of.
Yeah.
We're going by, we're going.
I'm gonna look at fish sandwich.
Where don't find a fish
White
language?
Castle.
Oh, you know, I've never had one yet. Let me
What?
do that. Let me do that.
Okay, let's go. Let me go because
Yeah.
they don't run out after a while. They don't really
Yeah.
last long. Like they don't really last long. Like 2 times this week we got in there and they're like finish. Like,
Okay, let me, because may want to happen. So,
yeah. But guys,
mm-hmm.
on that note, we gotta leave. We gotta go. We gotta disembark. We gotta disappear. We're gonna say goodbye. So long. Bye bye.
Farewell.
Later.
Yeah.
More times.
More times indeed.
Yes. And thank you guys, the sippers, for being such an amazing part of what it is that we do here. Whether you joined us on Facebook, YouTube, we appreciate it. The commenters, special mention, special shout out to you guys. Keep up the vibe over there in the comment sections. That's definitely a big part of what is happening here. Big up the Kingsters one time.
Today is their birthday.
Nice.
Happy birthday to one of our, I can call him a national hero, cultural ambassador. Putting tickets on the map.
Boom bam.
Yeah.
Yeah, big up Terror one time. Oh, wait. Summer crushes when?
Idea. Saturday.
Saturday?
Sunday. I am there. I don't know about you, but I shall be there.
I probably won't be there. I mean, I wouldn't mind being there, but
You got other things to do.
Sunday, I might go to Station this weekend. I ain't sure.
Excuse me.
I might go to
Busy
Station.
body boy.
I might go to Station this weekend. Trying to work it out right now.
Busy body.
I don't want me coming to Meccano, but maybe I want to go to Meccano.
Why?
I want to fly.
Fancy.
Not really. Just head to St. Martin, then catch the wind over. Like. No, the reason is being like if I go to Meccano, like I just want to be able to go and come back. Maybe I want to stay till Monday.
Oh yes,
You
and
know what I
that's
Yeah, that's kind of
No,
weird.
let's not have that. You have places to be.
Right. So that's kind of why. So I'm trying to work it out right now.
Understandable.
But yeah, guys, thank you so much again. Of course, remember to spend more time living your content than posting it. And of course, remember you can't be everybody's cup of tea because you is not a mug. We're gonna see you guys on tomorrow.
Oh yeah, me I'm
Tomorrow's
gonna
Friday. Tomorrow's Friday, yes. Tomorrow's Friday. See you guys tomorrow, guys.